Let's get right into it. Number 8. The Lazarus Phenomenon. Imagine being declared dead, only to wake up minutes or even hours later. This isn't a zombie movie plot. It's a real medical mystery that doctors still can't explain. Someone's heart stops beating, and doctors try everything to save them. After all attempts fail, they declare the time of death and stop trying to revive the person. Then something bizarre happens. The heart suddenly starts beating again on its own. Scientists think it might have something to do with pressure building up in the chest during revival attempts. When doctors stop pushing on the chest, this pressure releases slowly, kind of like uncorking a bottle. This pressure release might somehow jumpstart the heart again. There have been about 65 documented cases over the past few decades. Most cases happen to people over 60 years old. This glitch in the human system has forced doctors to rethink how they declare someone dead. Some hospitals now wait longer before making the final call, because apparently sometimes dead isn't as final as we thought. Number 7. Acquired Savant spark. Imagine getting bonked on the head and suddenly becoming a genius. Derek was just living his normal life when a head injury transformed everything. He sits down at a piano and starts playing like Mozart's long-lost cousin. He'd never even touched a piano before. Jason got hurt in a street fight. After recovering, he started seeing mathematical patterns everywhere. Orlando got hit with a baseball as a kid. After that, he could tell you what day of the week any date was, going back years. He could even tell you what the weather was like on those days. Scientists think these abilities might be hiding in all of us. When certain parts of the brain get damaged, especially the left side, it's like accidentally hitting the unlock button. The right side of the brain steps up and releases these hidden talents. These cases are super rare, and most brain injuries just lead to brain injuries. But it does make you wonder, what hidden talents might be lurking in your brain right now? Number 6. Super recognizer stare. Imagine walking down a busy street and instantly recognizing someone you saw for 2 seconds at a coffee shop 5 years ago. These people have brains that are basically human CCTV cameras. While most of us can remember about 20% of faces we see, super recognizers can recall up to 95% of them. They don't just remember the face, they remember exactly where and when they saw it. Picture running into someone at the grocery store and instantly remembering they were the person who ordered a vanilla latte at your local coffee shop 3 years ago. And it doesn't matter if that person gained weight, got wrinkles, or dyed their hair purple. The super recognizer will still spot them. Law enforcement agencies actually hire these people now. They can scan through hours of security footage and pick out a single face in a crowd of thousands. Some super recognizers say it's like having a constantly updating catalog of faces in their head that they can't turn off. Scientists still can't explain exactly how their brains do this. They've found that super recognizers have extra activity in certain parts of their brain, but they don't know why. It's like these people were born with a glitch that accidentally turned them into human security cameras. Number 5. Exploding head noises. You're drifting off to sleep when suddenly your brain decides to play its own version of a Michael Bay movie. This isn't your regular nightmare stuff. This is exploding head syndrome. You're almost asleep, everything's peaceful, then your brain hits the special effects button. Some people hear massive explosions, others get thunderclaps, and some get what sounds like cymbals crashing inside their skull. But here's the weird part. There's no actual sound. It's like your brain is throwing its own private rave party without inviting the rest of your body. Scientists think it happens when your brain gets confused during the switch between being awake and falling asleep. About 10% of people who get this also see weird flashes of light. So now they're getting a full-on light and sound show inside their head. Some folks also get random muscle twitches during these episodes. It's like their body is trying to dance along to the chaotic symphony within their skull. The good news is, while it sounds terrifying, it's completely harmless. Your brain isn't actually exploding, it's just really bad at DJing. The exact reason for this remains a scientific mystery. Maybe our brains are just bored and trying to spice up our bedtime routine. Or maybe they're secretly auditioning for a job in Hollywood's sound effects department. Number 4. Sudden musical ear. Imagine sitting alone in your room when suddenly a full orchestra starts playing in your head. No headphones, no speakers, just your brain deciding to put on a private concert. This weird glitch in our mental software is called sudden musical ear. It's not just some simple ringing in your ears. We're talking about complete songs, harmonies, and complex musical arrangements playing in your head like a phantom radio station. People often hear songs they know really well, like their brain is shuffling through its personal playlist. Scientists think it happens when our ears aren't getting enough outside noise. The music can be incredibly detailed, hearing every instrument, every note as clear as if it were playing right next to you. Some people have reported hearing entire symphonies, complete with different sections of instruments. Others get stuck with annoying commercial jingles on repeat. Medical experts remain puzzled about the precise cause. They know it's more common in people who love music or have spent their lives working with it. But why the brain suddenly decides to fire up its own concert hall? That's still a mystery. Your brain is basically creating a perfect audio hallucination, complete with multiple instruments and complex arrangements. It's like having a built-in music player that turns on at random times. Number 3. Mirror touch reflection. Imagine watching someone get a pat on the back and suddenly feeling that exact same pat on your own back. For about 1.6% of people, this is their everyday reality. These people have mirror touch reflection, where they physically feel touches they see happening to others. It's like their brain has a copy-paste function that's stuck on autoplay. Some people feel it so strongly that watching someone get poked feels like actually getting poked themselves. Scientists think it happens because these people's brains have their empathy dial turned up to maximum. Here's where it gets really interesting. Some people with this condition can even feel touches on animals. Imagine watching your cat get scratched behind the ears and feeling phantom ear scratches yourself. But it's not all fun and games. Think about watching someone stub their toe, or seeing someone get a shot at the doctor's office. One woman didn't even know this was unusual until she casually mentioned to her cousin that she could feel other people's touches. Turns out her cousin could do it too, which suggests this might run in families. Scientists still aren't sure exactly why this happens. They think it might be because the part of the brain that processes touch is working overtime. Or maybe these people's brains have trouble telling the difference between me and not me. Number 2. Aphantasia's mind blindness. Imagine trying to picture your favorite meal in your head. Most of us can do this easily, but for some people there's just nothing. Complete darkness. These people have aphantasia. They literally can't create mental images. About 4% of people have this condition. People with aphantasia can't count sheep to fall asleep, because there are no sheep to count. Just a void of nothingness where the sheep should be. They also struggle with remembering faces. Even their own family members' faces can be hard to picture when they're not looking right at them. But the brain finds workarounds. People with aphantasia often have amazing memory for facts and details. Instead of remembering what their mom looks like, they remember she has brown hair, green eyes, and a mole on her left cheek, like a living Wikipedia page. Some aphantasics are actually incredible artists. They can draw beautiful pictures despite never being able to see them in their minds first. It's like their hands know what to do even if their mind can't picture it. Scientists are still studying this condition. They can see the brain working differently in brain scans. Number 1. Charles Bonnet visions. When someone starts losing their sight, their brain gets bored. It's like when your TV loses signal, but instead of static, your mind creates its own wild programming. People with this condition see some seriously strange stuff. Dragons casually strolling down the street, tiny people putting on theatrical performances right in their living room, elaborate mosaic patterns that change with every blink, entire medieval villages complete with cobblestone streets. The craziest part? These people know none of it is real. Scientists think this happens because the visual parts of our brain get hyperactive when they're not getting enough input from our eyes. It's like your brain is a bored artist with an empty canvas. It's going to paint something whether you want it to or not. Some people get entire scenes playing out in front of them, complete with costumes and special effects. The brain becomes its own Netflix, but with bizarre mental shows you have no control over. There's no way to predict what someone might see. One person might get geometric patterns, while another gets a parade of cartoon characters. It's like having a random image generator installed directly in your brain. Medical experts remain puzzled about the precise cause. They understand the basic mechanism, but why some people see dragons while others see waterfalls remains a mystery. That's all for today. I'll be making similar videos in the future. Subscribe to see them.